I've always loved this idea of potential energy, right? That there could be something that is sitting that appears stagnant, but within it, it has the potential to do so much at any point, and that's all held within, right? And something that paired pretty heavily with this, I think, is something from my public speaking class. So my teacher actually played a video of Steve Harvey's story and how I never heard this, and how he came to be as famous as he is, like how he's achieved everything he's achieved. And he said when it was his first night appearing on TV, like a big gig, he was meeting with people like Jamie Foxx and Dwayne Johnson. And I kind of got wide-eyed, and then he said it was the 1990s. None of these people were famous. And I had this moment of like, damn, like Dwayne Johnson, Jamie Foxx, like these people are just like huge. Steve Harvey himself, right? And it would cut to clips of Jamie Foxx when he was younger, being booed off stage. Dwayne Johnson, when he was younger, being booed off stage. Steve Harvey, he didn't get booed off stage that night. It actually went really well for him, but still, he was young. You know what I mean? And it hit me that most of the time we're seeing outputs and we're seeing like a manifestation of years, usually 10, 20, 30, maybe more of hard work. Because I had never seen Steve Harvey with hair. Like, I only know him as most people know him, right? Bald with a beard or a stash, right? Like, that's how I knew him. And to see him have hair, to be 20 years younger, I was like, you start to get humbled and you get the sense of like, damn, there was like 20 years of, like, I'm watching Steve Harvey on Family Feud right now after 20 years of hard work. And it's the same with everyone. It's like everybody comes out of nowhere. It appears they come out of nowhere, right? Like Dwayne Johnson, one of the highest grossing, I imagine us to be the highest paid actor, right? Like one of the highest paid actors. Like, he didn't come out of nowhere. Like, all of a sudden, these movies add up. Okay, he's got another one, he's got another one, he's got another one, until eventually you're just like, oh yeah, he's The Rock. But you don't see in the 1990s when like no one knew his name. And it's the same with Jamie Foxx. Another incredible actor, comedy, all that stuff. And it's almost like you're just watching the current output of 20 years of hard work. Like Jamie Foxx, like obviously all these people didn't just fall out of the sky. They put in work for a long period of time. So I think this video really just hit for me because we often don't realize what we're seeing when we see these types of people. And we're just seeing what's in front of us, right? It is just Steve Harvey on Family Feud. It is just Dwayne Johnson in a movie. It is just Jamie Foxx doing a stand-up routine, whatever it is. But what you're not seeing is that even that, like, they got booed off stage. Like, that happened. Like, they literally got booed off stage. The best comics got booed off stage, probably at some point. So I just wanted to make this to talk about that, to talk about how these outputs that you see, this success that you see from people is the accumulation of so much effort. But it is because, to go back to that potential energy, right? That all of us within us, we're all energy, right? To go to that whole conversation. We are all energy. But there is so much potential within us. The sheer amount of just endless possibilities that we could experience is insanity. I mean, there are infinite possibilities, right? But we have to direct that energy somewhere. So it's what are you going to direct that potential energy to, right? And I think this conversation is amazing because what it does is it makes you realize you're so much larger, right? It makes you realize you're so much more powerful than you think. All of a sudden, me growing a YouTube channel seems very small. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding? Like, your life's mission is to grow a YouTube channel, is to make people like you enough that they subscribe for free and they hit a button. It almost becomes like silly how small we are actually thinking, right? But maybe that is just how we have to think for now until we get to the next step and the next step and the next step. Maybe Dwayne Johnson, maybe these Jamie Foxx, Steve Harvey, maybe these people were never actually thinking oh, okay, like I will be the biggest actor, I will be the best comic. Maybe they were just trying to, maybe they had that vision, but they just kept improving a little more each time, right? Maybe they did have the vision, maybe not. There's arguments for both, right? If you have the vision, I've heard some people say, if you don't have that vision of being the best, you won't be the best. But I also think maybe some people don't actually set out to be the best at the start, and they just keep doing the thing, and as a byproduct, they become the best, right? So I think it could go each way there. But yeah, hopefully this resonated with some people out there. I don't know if that was a good pairing of the energy thing mixed with the Steve Harvey story, but literally just watched that video in class, and it actually kind of did inspire me, because I was just like, just seeing those people so much younger, like 10 years, 20 years prior, I'm just like, okay, so The Rock that I know is not, like, it was after 20 years of work. Now I know The Rock, right? It's crazy. And it's the same with everybody. Same with Jamie Foxx, Steve Harvey, everybody else. It happens all at once, right? And then it appears the output is like, oh, this guy's huge. He's rich. He was on the rise for so long, right? And then it happens all at once. Now The Rock's in every movie, Now Jamie Foxx is in this movie, and that movie, and that movie. Now Steve Harvey's on Family Feud. But after how long? What happened before all of those things that led up to that moment? Because it was not just that moment. It was not just Steve Harvey hit an age and they were like, hey, you should totally hop on Family Feud. No, it's work for years and years and years until the output that you now see is that. But I think it's so dangerous that we don't see them getting booed off stage. I think it's dangerous that we don't have any context for most people's stories, because there's so much we're missing. There's years of shit. So again, I hope this resonated with someone out there. And with that said, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.